Are you enabling chaos in your own life, in your community, your family, your friends? And that expands to the whole world. Are you personally enabling it? Because it takes one person at a time to do that. Not everybody all at once does it together. We do it individually as a whole. Make sense? Listen to the following and you tell me. Most people are thinking about themselves and what they want or need. This is relationship suicide. If they say, I'll love you when you do this. I'll love you if you give me that. I'll love you if you treat me this way. It's not love. And if I'm loving the person next to me like they're myself and they're loving me like I'm their self, that's oneness. You can't separate that. You can't stop that because it's real love. When we're thinking about what others want or need, this is proof of God's love flowing through us to them and through them to us. No one wants to be around someone who only thinks about themselves. But realize this, that in the last days, difficult times will be present. It says they'll come, and they're here. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, and unholy. 2 Timothy 3, 1 and 2. Benefits are not love, y'all. One more time. Benefits are not love. Someone may have good looks, give you some form of pleasure, but real agape love is from the heart at all times and is irresistible. When we love this way, it never grows old, and we are forever young, and our attractiveness is limitless. Who doesn't want to be close and open and vulnerable with someone who gives endlessly? If we don't love that way, we're deceiving ourselves to believe we have God's love in our hearts. We can deceive ourselves. It's easy to do. We can start thinking about our way is right, and we got it all right, and we can't be correct, and there's no way we could be wrong. That's deception. If we think we can't be deceived, we already are. Remember that. Love and respect are gifts from God. They don't come from anybody else. There is no other form of love except from God. Or respect, which is another form of love. Masculine form of love. If we aren't humble enough to ask God for help, and if you don't have either. So you can't give them. You don't have love or respect. When we allow others to get close enough to wound us, it's because we let them. Wounds from a friend are or can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. People get close to you when they're trying to get something from you, and if they don't get it from you, then they start wounding you. I mean, those wounds aren't love, and they're not from a friend. The problem is most people don't even know that they have been deceived to drain anyone who will tolerate them, and as long as you do, they will. Now you know. You decide when it stops. This is Eric out in Fort Worth, Texas. Disciples Heart. Share this with somebody who needs to hear it.